design, design, road design, 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 road design.
Cars, trucks, SUVs, even diesel tags. Best mechanic on the planet, ain't no need to scratch. Every issue attack like a lion. Got a problem, indeed we'll find it. Pop the hood, we gon' get up inside it. Fix it up, start it up.
What's up, Team Road Design? Y'all, we back. Midwest Mechanic Tour on deck. Up here at my boy Mo's shop again, working with him. He had a 2015 Chevy Malibu come in today and wouldn't pass submissions due to the check engine light. Scanned the check engine light, came back as a chassis control module code. So then I scanned the chassis control module and found out that it was throwing a code for the active shutter assembly, which is this assembly right here, guys. It actually controls, opens and closes to let more oxygen come across the vehicle. What happened was the customer had got into a previous front end collision, and after the repair of the front end collision, the check engine light came on and it stayed on. So what happened in the front end collision, you see this active shutter motor right here. It actually, the wire harness for that actually plugs into the main wire harness on the front of the bumper. Well, that actual harness was actually damaged. It was damaged at the connector, where the connector actually connected to the motor assembly. It was damaged and the wire was ripped. That wire controls the shutter assembly as well as the ambient air temperature sensor, this sensor right here. So right now I'm in the process of looking up a new wiring harness from Chevy. When we install it, that should be able to get the check engine light in, as well as the chassis control module light to go away once I install the part. Rescan the vehicle and clear the code as the post repair. The check engine light should go off and they should be able to pass emissions. Yeah, man, we here with this repair. I had to take off the front bumper cover. But before I get into that, make sure you guys like, subscribe, hit the bell notification to the channel, drop comments, get the algorithm up. Also, make sure you support the channel by going to road2zion.com, all one word, grabbing some of the merch, man, so we can continue to bring you guys greater content. So in order to get to that piece to do the diagnosis, we had to, as you can tell, remove the front bumper cover from the vehicle. The tools that you need to remove the front bumper cover is a 7mm socket with a 3/8" ratchet, a small extension, as well as you're going to need a 20 Torx bit to get the top bolts to the bumper, and they're held in with Torx out of there as well, and along with some of the bolts that hold on the underkill to the subframe. And that's how you get the front bumper cover off. Snaps off real nicely from the side. Just pull it off from the side of the fender right here where it snaps off from the bracket, and pull the bumper cover forward, and the whole bumper cover should be able to come off real nice and smooth. Then you will be able to access this main wire harness right here, put a squeeze tab in, and you can separate it, and then you can remove the harness from the actual bumper that we need to replace with the active shutter assembly. That, my friends, is how you guys diagnose, troubleshoot the active shutter assembly code. The code that it drew originally was a P26338 code, which for the chassis control module, and then the chassis control module through the active shutter assembly code, which was a P151E code. And then that's what led me to diagnosing the shutter assembly wire harness and finding the problem. Stay tuned for the completion of the repair, the install of the new harness, the scan, the clearing of the code to make sure it doesn't come back on. Let's get it, Road to Zion. Mini here. All right, Team Road to Zion. We got the new harness right here from GM. Let me open it up for y'all real quick. this is the new harness. The way that you install it is you install the connector to the ambient temperature sensor, which is right here. And then you got this little clip that goes in right there. There's another one that goes in. And you have the sensor to the actual ambient temperature that goes in right there. You have another clip that attaches right here. Whoop. And the main harness goes right there. Stay tuned, Road Design, y'all. All right, Road Design, y'all. We back. We got the bumper back installed and everything. Getting ready to do a post scan. Here is the actual part that was broken. This little connector was broken right there. So that's why we had to replace the wire harness. I got the scan tool in here. Getting ready to do a post scan. Let me go to here. For the previous vehicle history. Available. We will do more. Yeah, so Team Road Design, we just hooked up the scan tool. We already got the new part installed and on the vehicle. Get it ready to do a post scan. Make sure that the code is clear. I'm gonna test drive it a little bit, a couple of miles. Make sure it doesn't come back on. And then we'll call the customer to deliver the vehicle. Right now it's in progress right now, clearing everything out. Filling up the information. All the code is clear. Okay, I'm gonna do a scan again. I'm gonna do a post scan. No engine codes, no transmission codes. It's only 27% scan, still scanning. Alright, fully system scan. Chassis control module codes clear. That's all I care about. The rest of those control modules doesn't matter. Start up the vehicle. No lights on the dash. Check engine light is off. Job complete. Let's get it, Road Design, y'all. Many hands make light work.